Hey guys, you're watching One and Only. My name is AJ, and we are back on another episode of Let's Build a City. Episode, episode 132. And today we are back doing the mansion that we started last episode. It's going to be a huge mansion. You guys are already starting to see, surprisingly, you're starting to see how it could possibly end up, and a few of you are really liking it, which makes me feel really good. It's really difficult having an idea in my head on how I want it to go, but then trying to get it across to you guys can be difficult. It can be really hard. You know, you sort of have to trust me for a little while until we get to a stage where you can see the house. You know, you can see how it's going to end up. But what we're going to be doing here is we're going to come back a couple. Well, let's get it in line with that block. This is going to be like a little balcony area, but with a bit of a roof on it. So we're going to come out here. We're going to jump straight into it this episode. We're not going to be wasting any time. I think we're going to go 4 blocks or 3 blocks. Well, 4 blocks. We could then put a window in there, couldn't we? And then we're going to get some cyan wool. This is what I was saying we were going to use last episode to put a bit of colour into it. Like we've used red in that mention. I can't speak words today. It's a serious problem. I'll get it. I'll wake up in a minute. Okay, so this blue bit, how many blocks wide should we go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, let's try 8 blocks, and then are we going to have any windows in here? If we're going to put windows in... Well, no, I wanted the spa to be under here, didn't I? On this floor. Yeah, let's take this away. Is that wide enough if we had a spa in there? Do you think? Like, all we need to do is go back just a few blocks. Like, that would probably be about right, wouldn't it? And then we could have like a little jacuzzi, a little spa jacuzzi thing in there. That's pretty nice size, isn't it? I think so. And then this will go up to probably the same height as that, which I think is this block right here. Like that. And then the second floor will still be blue. And we'll get some colour in then. In fact, what level is this? This is on this level, so the windows will technically be on this level if we've done the windows like that. We can probably bring that one down one then, just to give the room, or the house look a little bit more sort of structure to it. We have 1 4-wide window, or 2 2-wide windows, because it's an even number. If we go with an odd number, it might make it a little bit easier. I think that's what we should do. So how are you guys? Let me calm down for a minute and ask how you guys are doing. I always like to ask you always. You're always, usually 99% of the time, you're all good in the comment section, which is what I like to hear. Let's sleep away this night. It's going to get night time soon. I always like to hear when you guys say, yeah, I'm doing good, AJ, thanks. How are you? I like that. I like that a lot. So, on the back here, let's come out with some white. Just 1 block, because I don't want to go too tight up against that farm. And let's go to the same width as that one. I like to try and keep some houses not symmetrical in a way. Like some houses I do symmetrical, but I don't know. It makes it easier if you line up walls with each other. It makes it easier when it comes to do the second floor and the roof. So I'm going to line this block up with that corner there. So when we do the roof, we know that it's going to be at least a little bit easier to match up. I think we should now come over onto this side, onto this side, and work out exactly how this bit is going to go. Are we going to have like another back? We could have a sort of balcony, but not match it with the other side. A not symmetrical one, but just like a different style one. Maybe one leading straight into the pool, possibly. If we went, let's get a different block. Let's go with a quartz. Well, we have used quartz, haven't we? We've got quartz slabs there, and we've got quartz slabs there. Yeah, we can get away with using some quartz. Either that one or pillar. I think I'm going to try with pillar. And then if we don't like it, or it doesn't suit the house because we haven't used it before on the house, we can always take it off. We use some quartz on that one, so it should blend in quite nicely. we're going to have to put some blocks underneath here. This is going to be like a little wall, a tiny little wall there. And then we're going to have a little 2-wide opening, which then goes to a little mini staircase, possibly, that drops down into the pool. Because the pool is going to be here, like on the first floor, but outside. Really cool. But again, you're going to have to bear with me until we sort of get some real progress done on it. Okay, now we'll get this down. We'll get a bit of a pillar going up here. Yeah, let's just do it to that height for now. In fact, what level is the quartz on? Let's get our quartz slabs. I'll place the glass for the minute. Quartz slabs are on this level, the top level of that one. I know I've got them on the bottom there, but that's just on that build. Damn it. I wasn't high enough. This top half here. Let me get in line. Right there, right there. Boop, boop. That's the bottom half. No, that is right, isn't it? Is that right? Is that in line correctly? Let me come out here. I'm unsure. No, it is right. That's fine. I was right. It's all good. Okay, so then this one will then continue across to another sandstone pillar here. Smooth sandstone. Like that. We'll go underneath and make it even. And up to there. Just a 1-wide one, though, I think. And then we could possibly... Can we put this straight on top? No, we can't. If we drop that down a level, we could. If we instead put the quartz here, which is still good because it lines up with that quartz instead, and we take this away and then we put this on top, we just get like a tiny little lip of roof around the side, and we go around here. That's a pretty good idea. I'm liking that. And then we'll get our blue wool back again. Hopefully we can get like quite a fair bit of progress done. We're not going to get like the whole floor done, I don't expect. But we can get pretty close, I think. If we can get the blueprint, the layout, I'll be really, really happy. Because this is a big house. This isn't like a 2-episode project. This is a big, big place. I like a big window in there. I think that would be a good idea. Now, around this side, do we line up with that block right there? Probably. That would probably be the best idea. Come out a couple more blocks. Is it one more block? Is it this one that's in line, or is it this one? It's hard to tell, isn't it? Sometimes you can tell really, really easily which one it is, but it's quite a distance between them. That one or that one? I think we're right on this one. I'm going to have to check, guys. I'm sorry. I don't want to get it wrong. It's going to cause more trouble later on if we don't check. Yeah, we were right. It is this one. I'm sitting a little bit at the side of my TV screen today, so everything's like a little bit off, a little bit wonky for me. Okay, so that's in line. And then if we go back to brick, we'll go back to brick. Let's come down here as well. Let's do this one. We're trying to keep to the bottom floor, really, aren't we? Like that. And then, yeah, we'll come back. One block with brick. Gives a little bit of dimension to the build. And then maybe a window like that. Possibly. I think we should connect up the back first, though. So we've got this little sandstone bit, which we can put a window in. Well, we could probably have 2 thin 3-high single windows. Something like that. Whoops. Something like that in there. Let me bulk this up as well. You guys have been sending in some really cool ideas on what we should do, like on the external parts of this house as well. Some hedgerows and things like that, which has been really cool. It shows that you guys are trusting me that this house will turn out looking okay at least. So I'm pleased about that. Let's go with that. Does that look good from this side? Yeah, I think so. It's sort of doing the same pattern as what we've got there. And then we'll go with this. And then I reckon we should have a little tiny like back door bit here. So if we had the floor on this level, we put a nice double door at the back there. Obviously it won't be brick, I'm just doing it there for the moment. And then we can put like a double door in there with some glass above it. Yeah, that would work. Most of the houses I do, the back doors are always dead in line. Oh, I burped. I'm sorry. I've been drinking this fizzy water all day, and it's like gives you a little bit of gas in your stomach. It's quite funny. But yeah, I usually do the doors dead in line with the front and back, like I did with that one. On this one, I don't want to do that because there's not many houses, at least around where I am. I don't see many houses where they are dead in line. I mean, my house isn't in line. In fact, my house doesn't even have a back door facing the same direction. It's a different direction. So yeah. Now, so this bit is symmetrical, but this bit here, like the front, isn't going to be symmetrical. So I reckon we go with a big window, maybe, like a 2 wide window, and then a 2 wide window, and then a 2 wide window. Okay, so it's going to be like maybe we have the dining room in there, and then you can like see like through like all the glass. So if we had the window, well, the floor level is this level, right? Like that. And then we can go up to that level. So that'll give us a 4 high window, because the windows will be right down to the ground. Like, let me get inside here. Let me just put this on. The floor level is literally like this level here. Splash me. So yeah, you'll be able to like stand and see out the window like from everywhere. Pretty cool view as well, isn't it, of the farmhouse and stuff like that. I like that. Yeah. Take that away for the minute. Otherwise that might confuse me later on. Okay, so there's a big window there. And then... Yeah. Wait a minute, there's a reason why I'm going to do this, right? I'm going to thicken up this side. Take this pillar out, put it there. Take this pillar out, put it there. Take this pillar out. And I'm going to make it 2 wide at the back here. There's a reason why I've done that is so when we come to the corner here, as you can see, we're not by the window. If we left it how it was, it would be here, and the window would be right up to the wall, and I never like that look. I never like it when it does that. You sort of get forced into it sometimes, but I really, really don't like that. Okay, so we're going to come back like that. That's a pretty good amount. And then let's have a bit of blue. We haven't used a little bit of blue for a while. So, we're on the floor level though, aren't we? We need to go up a block. Up to this block. Like this. And then, where do we want the window in? Do we want a window in this bit? We don't need a window in this bit. We can have that completely blank out. And then, possibly have a window there. And then, brick it back down there. Like that. And then with a pillar. Like that. That matches up quite well. I like that. So that's the shape of the house. It's a pretty unique shape, isn't it? Never really seen a house shape like that. I'm thinking about what to do next. I don't know if I want to get the walls up to the same level, or if I want to start a little bit on this outside porch area bit. It's really difficult trying to lay out what way I want to do it. Well, I tell you what. Let me be good to you guys. I'm going to get all the walls to the same level on this first floor. You know where all the windows are. I've placed out where the windows are going to be. I'm just going to fill them up so we get a little bit more of a solid structure. We might be able to know where to go from there. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Okay, so I've got all of the walls on this first floor all up to the same height. Now, this is really a weird building because we've actually built the middle floor before the ground floor, because this is a 3-story house. We're going to have 1 floor down here, 1 floor that we've done, 1 floor above it, and then maybe an attic. But it's the first house I've ever done where you build the middle wall first, the middle floor first. Have you guys ever done that? If you've done that, if you've built a house like that, then let me know in the comment section below, because I never have. I've never done it that way around. You usually start at the bottom and work your way to the top. But in this case, it's actually easier to do it the middle story first. It's just how it's sort of worked out to be, I suppose. So I'm just putting down the little balcony pathways that go around the outside of the house. This is sort of the main floor that you'd always be on if you lived in this house. So, yeah, it's difficult to explain. It really is difficult to explain. We're going to drag this around the back here. I hope you guys are happy with the sort of progression. I know it's not a speed build, and we don't get like the whole thing done in one or two episodes like we do with most of the builds on here, but I get told a lot that you want more tutorial based things. You want to sort of learn how to build houses and stuff like that, and the easiest way to learn is to watch and to build along yourself. But it's very difficult to build along yourself when the YouTuber, I do it as well, you know, just goes ahead and just builds. You know, I build off the top of my head, which makes it really, really hard for you guys to follow, and I do understand that. Let's end it off there, I think. We don't need to have a path going that way round. I do understand that. I do know that it's frustrating to the people that are trying to build it along themselves. So, yeah, if you are building it along yourself, you should be enjoying it and, you know, being able to follow it. If you're not building it along yourself, I do apologise if it's a little bit of slow progress for you, but maybe you'll learn something. Maybe you'll learn like a bit of a new technique and sort of, I don't know, just enjoy the new type of video we're doing at the moment, just on this build. Once this house is done, we'll go back to sort of doing one episode per building, or 2 episodes per building if it's a large one. So yeah, I'm enjoying doing it this way around. I really do enjoy when I take my time and I don't do as much off camera as I usually do. It's just definitely a nice feeling. Let's sleep away this night time because it's a bit darker for you now with this new capture card. A few of you have mentioned now and again. Right, so this is what we have so far. Okay, so all the walls are now up to the same level. We've got a blueprint, a floor plan, a footprint as some people call it, of the middle floor. The ground floor is going to be pretty much in line with the middle floor, so we're not going to have to work all that hard on getting that right, but it's difficult. I'm really struggling at the moment to understand where I want to go next. Like in my head, I've got a pretty much finished idea of what this house is going to look like in my head, but to put that down onto paper, it's hard to get the right order of things, because if you do something in the wrong order, you might end up doing something wrong, you might forget about a bit of it, and it just makes it a little bit tricky sometimes. Okay, but this is going to be the pool, okay, and the pool is actually going to go down to the bottom floor as well. It's like going to be a deep pool. We'll see if we can get like at least some of this done. I don't know how we're doing for time this episode, but I might have to stop soon. Someone, oops, nope, we're good. Someone was calling me on Skype. I think it was Lion Maker who was calling me. I've forgotten to put myself on busy. I usually, when I'm recording, I usually put my Skype on busy, so then anybody sending messages or calling me doesn't affect me. I can't hear it, and then after I finish recording, I'll go and see and reply if they've asked a question or whatever. But I've been in a call. I was in a call pretty much all night last night, which is why I'm probably a little bit tired and why I can't speak properly. It's Lion's fault. Go and blame Lion. Okay, so we're going to put these up here. These are actually going to be, right, get this. These are going to be windows. Wait a minute, have we got the... We're one block out. How can we get this to sort of match up? Or can we get like a layout where we could have 2 wide, and then 1 wide in the middle, or no wide in the middle. Just have 2 windows either side. These are actually going to be windows that look into the pool. It's a really cool concept. Really, really cool concept. So what we're going to do is we're going to put some full glass blocks in here, like this. This will all look so much better once we get the garden done, though. The garden is what's going to really make this house, the driveway and the garden and everything like that. Once that's in, it's going to so look great. It really, really is. Trust me on that, guys. I promise you, it'll look really, really nice. We just need to sort of wait until it's done. Give it a chance to bloom. We didn't want 2 blocks wide there, did we? We could do that. Or we could do that. That looks better. Splash me. I ran out just at the wrong time then. Okay, I'm pretty sure we are going to have to end this episode off soon, though. I feel like I've been building for a really long time. I might be wrong, but I don't think I am. But as you can see, the windows... sprint. The windows are in there. This is all going to be pretty much a pool. We'll work out like a little step down area to like be able to get in and out of the pool really easily. And there'll be another one over there. Maybe this area can be a bit of a shallower area. Or maybe we can have like an L of a shallower area, and then it goes into the deep part here, right down to the floor. So you'll be able to like see people swimming. Like I'm swimming in the pool at the moment, and you'll be able to like see people on the outside. Really, really fancy idea. Really fancy idea. Should we have a window on this side as well? Just one right there, like that. Yeah, I think so. That'll be nice. And then we'll have a little bit of a flower bush, a flower bed area around the side there. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, we are going to have to leave it there. We've got a lot of progress done. I got more progress done this episode than I thought we did. I've got this beam going through the middle here because I just want to find out where the ceiling of this second floor is going to be, and where first floor, technically. That's ground floor, first floor, second floor, and where the floor of this one is. So this is actually the floor, so these windows go right down to the floor, and these windows on the back go right up to the roof. Okay? So we've got a lot of different window designs in here. We've got a 2x4 window, we've got a 1x3 window, we've got a 1x2 window, we've got a 2x2 window, we've got a 1x3 window, a 2x3 window, 1x4 window. We've got like every single window design you could possibly fit into one single house, and that's only on the middle floor. Really, really excited to get cracking on with this next episode. I think what we'll do, we'll possibly do one more episode making this mansion, and then we'll go away and we'll build something smaller that we can do in one mansion, in one video, sorry, one episode, and then we'll come back here and we'll do another couple of episodes here, and then we'll go away, and we'll do it that way. And then the people that are enjoying this mansion are happy, and the people that just want to see us progress with the city a little bit will also be happy. It's the best way to balance it. Okay, guys, we are going to have to leave it there. If you enjoyed it, hit that like button. If you've already, please subscribe, and we shall see you in the next episode. Bye!